Hello everyone, and welcome to a new episode of Fun with English, Grade 3, Book 3A. I am Sakina Kankuni. I will present Episode 3, Unit 3, What's Your Hobby? We will focus on vocabulary and grammar. Before starting our episode, let's go back to your previous homework. You had a homework on your workbook, page 29. Write the numbers. Let's check your answers. Number 1, the answer is 230. So we will write 230. Number 2, 7,000. 7,000. We will write 7000. And the third one is 380. 380. We will write 380. That's right. I hope you answered them correctly. You also had a homework on your pupils book, page 48. Use the key box to complete the missing words. Let's check your answers. Number 1, the weather is hot tonight. The weather is hot tonight. Number 2, this juice is very cold. This juice is very cold. And number 3, that tree is green and tall. That tree is green and tall. All right, boys and girls, we're done with your previous homework. Now let's start with our new vocabulary for today. Our first word for today is the word diary. 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 Repeat after me. Diary. 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 Great job, boys and girls. Diary is a noun. Look at the picture. I can see a diary. Now let's use the word diary in a sentence. I write important dates in my diary. I write important dates in my diary. Can you think of another example like that? I'm sure you can. Great job, boys and girls. Next we have the word tonight. 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 Repeat after me. Tonight. 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 Look at the pictures. Tonight the stars are shiny. Tonight is a noun. Now let's use the word tonight in a sentence. The weather is very cold tonight. The weather is very cold tonight. All right. Next we have the word neat. 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 Say it with me. Neat. Neat. One last time. Neat. Great job, boys and girls. Neat is an adjective. Look at the picture. The bedroom is neat and clean. The bedroom is neat and clean. Now let's use the word neat in a sentence. She always keeps her room neat and clean. She always keeps her room neat and clean. Great job, boys and girls. That's all with the vocabulary. Now let's practice. A. Choose the correct answer from A, B, and C. Number 1. Mom bought me a special space. Mom bought me a special space. Is it A. Weather, B. Diary, or C. Hobby? Again, is it A. Weather, B. Diary, C. Hobby? Take a minute and think about the answer. Mom bought me a special weather, Mom bought me a special diary, or Mom bought me a special hobby? What do you think? That's right. The answer is B. Diary. Mom bought me a special diary. Now let's move on to number 2. You should keep your hair clean and... Is it A. Tall, B. Short, C. Neat? Again, A. Tall, B. Short, C. Neat. What do you think, boys and girls? You should keep your hair clean and tall. You should keep your hair clean and short. You should keep your hair clean and neat. That's right. The answer is C. Neat. You should keep your hair clean and neat. Let's move on to number 3. My dad is coming back, space. My dad is coming back, space. Is it A. Tonight, B. Weather, or C. Diary? My dad is coming back, A. Tonight, B, weather, or C, diary? Take a minute. Now let's check your answer. That's right. The answer is A, tonight. My dad is coming back tonight. Great job, boys and girls. We are done with the vocabulary. Now let's move on to grammar. Today we will focus on like plus gerund. Let's look at this example. I like making cakes. I like making cakes. Here I is the subject, like is the verb like, and making is a verb plus ing. Make is the verb and we added ing. Cakes is the rest of the sentence. Let's look at the rule. I, we, they, or you plus like plus verb plus ing plus the rest of the sentence. Again, we add the subject I or we or they or you plus the verb like plus verb plus ing with the rest of the sentence. Let's look at more examples. Look at the picture and let's read the example. I like playing tennis. I like playing tennis. Here I is the subject, then we added like plus the verb play with ing, it becomes playing. Tennis is the rest of the sentence. I like playing tennis. Let's look at number 2. They like reading stories. They like reading stories. They is the subject, like is the verb like, and here we have the verb read with ing, it becomes reading, and we added the rest of the sentence stories. They like reading stories. Let's look at rule if I want to use the subject he, she, or it. If I want to use the subject he or she or it in my sentence, then I have to add like plus s plus verb with ing and the rest of the sentence. Remember, boys and girls, if I'm using the subjects I, you, we, and they, then I don't have to add an s with like. But if I'm using the subject he or she or it, then I have to add an s with like. He, she, it plus like plus s plus verb with ing and the rest of the sentence. Let's look at more examples on he or she and it with like and s. He likes watching TV. He likes watching TV. I have the subject he. I added like with s because I have the subject he, and watch is the verb with ing, it becomes watching, and TV is the rest of the sentence. So we have the sentence, he likes watching TV. Let's look at sentence number 2. She likes planting flowers. She likes planting flowers. Here I have the subject she. That's why I added s with the verb like. She likes. Then I have the verb plant. I added ing because I have like. She likes planting flowers is the rest of the sentence. Again, she likes planting flowers. Remember, we have to add an s if I have the subject he, she, or it. Then I have to follow it with a verb and ing. Likes and dislikes. Affirmative and negative. I, we, they, and you like. If I have the subjects I, we, they, and you, then I will use like without an s. And if I want to negate it or use it in a negative form, then I will say don't like. I will add the subject I, we, they, and you, then I will use don't like. Let's look at these examples. I like swimming. It's an affirmative sentence. I don't like running. It's a negative one. Again, I like swimming. I don't like running. Here, if I want to make negative, I will use don't. I have the subjects I, you, we, and they. Let's look at another example. They like reading stories. They like reading stories. Here we have the subject they plus like plus verb with ing, reading, and stories is the rest of the sentence. If I want to make it negative, I will say they don't like watching TV. They don't like watching TV. I have to use don't before like. They don't like watching TV. Great job, boys and girls. Now, if I have the subjects he, she, and it, I will say doesn't. Doesn't like. If I want to make it negative, I will add doesn't. Remember, boys and girls, if I have the subject I, you, we, and they, then I will add don't to make the sentence negative. And if I have the subject he, she, or it, then I will use doesn't like. Great job, boys and girls. Now let's look at the examples. He likes eating chicken. He likes eating chicken. It's an affirmative sentence. I want to make it negative. I will say he doesn't like eating meat. He doesn't like eating meat. Again, he likes eating chicken. He doesn't like eating meat. Great job, boys and girls. Now let's look at another example. She likes staying at home. She likes staying at home. We have the subject she, and we have like with s, and we have the verb stay with ing, staying. At home is the rest of the sentence. It's an affirmative sentence. I will make it negative. I will use doesn't like. She doesn't like going shopping. She doesn't like going shopping. All right, boys and girls, now let's practice. Look at the picture. What do you like doing? What do you like doing? I like having picnics. I like having picnics. What does she like cooking? What does she like cooking? She likes cooking vegetables and chicken. She likes cooking vegetables and chicken. Again, if I have the subject she, he, or it, I will use like with an s plus verb plus ing and the rest of the sentence. And if I want to ask a question and I have the subject he, she, or it, I have to use does after the WH question word. What does she like cooking? What does she like cooking? All right, boys and girls, let's look at the next example. What does he like painting? What does he like painting? He likes painting pictures. He likes painting pictures. What do they like playing? What do they like playing? They like playing football. They like playing football. Again, boys and girls, we have the subject they. If I have the subject they, then in the question, I have to use the word do. After the question word, I will use do. What do they like doing? And in the answer, I will say they like playing football without an S. Now let's practice. Choose the correct answer. We like space to the gym. Is it go or going? That's right. The answer is going. We like going to the gym. He space walking in the morning. Is it like or likes? What do you think? Great job, boys and girls. Of course, the answer is likes. He likes walking in the morning. They space like riding bikes. They space like riding bike. We have the subject they. That's right. The answer is don't. They don't like riding bikes. All right, let's look at this example. He doesn't space playing basketball. We have doesn't here. What should we use? That's right. He doesn't like playing basketball. You have a homework, boys and girls, on your workbook, page 30. Complete the sentences using like, likes, don't like, or doesn't like. I will do the first one with you. Number 1. Sami and Ali don't like watching films. Sami and Ali don't like watching films. Use the table to help you complete the sentences using like, likes, don't like, or doesn't like. Alright, boys and girls, we've reached to the end of this episode. In this episode, we learned lots of things. We learned how to use new vocabulary in meaningful sentences and how to express likes and dislikes. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you on the next episode. Goodbye for now.